In this video, we're going to have a look at the volume of prisms and a cylinder. To calculate the volume of a prism, you first need to know that a prism is formed by taking two identical faces and connecting them with perpendicular sides. The distance between these two faces will determine how big the volume of this prism will be. So, for the volume of any prism or cylinder, we take the area of the base side or face and multiply that by the distance between the two identical base sides. Let's have a look at some examples. Example 1. Calculate the volume of each of the following shapes. Our first shape is a rectangular prism, so the base side or base face is a rectangle. To calculate the volume of the shape, we're going to start by determining the area of this rectangle, and that is a length times breadth, or 6 times 15. Now we need to multiply this by the height or the distance between the two identical faces, and that height is 10. So we're going to multiply our 6 by 15 by another 10. The total volume is 900. And volume is always the unit to the power of 3, or in this case, meters cubed. In our next example, we have a triangular prism. That means the original flat face was a triangle. So we're going to start off calculating the area of this triangle. The formula for area of a triangle is a half multiplied by its base multiplied by the perpendicular height. This needs to be multiplied by the distance between the two triangles, and in this case I'm going to call that the height of the prism. Before we can substitute, it is however important that you realize we are working with 3 different units, as the information was given in meters, centimeters and millimeters. I'm going to choose to convert everything to meters, so my 1600 centimeters is 16 meters, and 34,000 millimeters is 34 meters. If you're unsure about conversions, you can follow the link in the description to watch the video about conversions. And now for the area, we need to have the length of the base side and the side perpendicular to that. We know that the base is 16 meters, but we still need to determine the length of our perpendicular height. We also know that the hypotenuse is 34 meters. This means we can make use of the theorem of Pythagoras to calculate the length of the perpendicular height. That will be our hypotenuse squared minus the other shorter side squared, all in a square root, and this will be 30 meters. So when substituting, we will have a half multiplied with the base side, 16, multiplied by the perpendicular height of 30, and this is multiplied by the height of the prism. So the volume of this triangular prism is 8,640 cubic meters. In example C, we have a cylinder, which means our base face or original flat surface is a circle. So I'm going to start off determining the area of a circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared, and this now needs to be multiplied by the height of our cylinder, or the distance between the two circles. The diameter of this circle is 8, and that means the radius is 4, and this is multiplied by the height of 12. So the volume of the cylinder is 603.19 cubic centimeters.